Behind me is my Ubuntu Studio Desktop, which I use to mainly edit my videos and do other media production. Ubuntu Studio lends itself to multimedia production. That's why I chose to make an installation of that for myself. In this demo clip, we're going to show you how to install the Ubuntu Studio on your system. This is an option for more advanced users, but we want to make sure you're aware that it exists.
Okay, courtesy of VirtualBox, now we're going to see a Ubuntu Studio install. As you can see, this is quite different in some ways. English, we select English, and we have here, use the up down arrow, we select install Ubuntu Studio. Now, Ubuntu Studio is a little more geared toward multimedia, and this is sort of the older Ubuntu install that we're still using. This is version 10.4. The tech keyboard layout, no. Select the USA keyboard and language. It scans the CD-ROM. If you've installed an older version of Ubuntu, this may look familiar. I have a host name. Ubuntu Studio VB for VirtualBox. Just giving it that name so you know what it is. It's automatically detected our time zone. If not, you'll have to manually select that. You can say no and go through the choices there. In this case, you're going to do a guided and use entire disk. This is similar to the server setup. You can use logical volume management if you want to. We'll discuss that more with the server. The logical volume management allows you to grow your hard disk easily by just adding to the volume. Adding another hard drive in the system and adding it to existing volume. But now we're just going to use the entire disk, which is the virtual disk we made. This is a virtual install. Tell it yes to write the changes to the disk. And it's installing the base system. Here we have to put a full name in for ourselves in our install. I'm going to use my favorite student, John Doe, again, as we've been using all along. And the John, will leave that for the account name and the password. I'm using the same secret password for John I've been using all along. I'm not going to encrypt my home directory. I'm leaving this a very basic install. There is no HTTP proxy. I'm leaving that blank. Here's a difference from previous Ubuntu installs we've seen. Here are the studio packages, and I'm going to select them all: 2D, 3D, Edit Creation Suite, Audio Editing, Audio Plugins, and Video Creation. I just pick it all. You can always remove stuff if you don't want it. now it's installing the software packages we just selected, which will take a while again. Here we're asked if we want to run Jack with real-time priorities. This is something we can play with later on. For now I'm going to say no. The installation here is almost done. We're going to install the grub bootloader to the master boot record. Set the system clock to UTC. Pretty much you can take all the defaults. Now it's going to ask us to remove the installation media. And it will reboot. And there is our fresh new Ubuntu Studio Desktop. And again, there probably are updates we should run, similar to what we've done in the past. One big difference with this version is the single menu, which has everything all in one. You don't have a separate applications. The first part of this menu is similar to your applications menu in the standard desktop. The next part is your places menu, which is similar to your places menu in the standard desktop. And the final part is your system menu, but it's all condensed into one menu to give you more room in the desktop for media, because this version is very much geared toward multimedia. In fact, I use this version myself.
Now, if you choose, you can follow the detailed instructions below to do an installation of Ubuntu Studio.